Good morning, viewer. I'm your host, Mr. Oses, and joining us today is our one and only Madam Victoria. Madam Victoria, you are welcome to our show. We are glad to have you here today.
Good morning, Mr. Oses. A great show you are putting on here, even though you seems biased sometimes, but still a great work. I'm very happy to be here today.
I'm nowhere near been biased. Only state the obvious. Anyways, let's get straight to our today's talk. Madam Victoria.
Oh yes, Mr. Oses. I'm all ears.
I know you saw the post of Aisha Yusufu, the activist, as many would think or say. She made a post about Senator Natasha Akpoti. This is her post. What's your take?
Well, let me not laugh much. But I will say this. If she decides again to justify her arrogance in public without thinking about the rules of the House, then it's good she goes on another 1-year suspension. I hope she learned and try not to repeat such.
Are we talking about the same person here? Don't you think Senator Akpabio should be apologizing to her or be removed from that seat while this whole case was ongoing to promote fairness?
What fairness exactly, Mr. Oses? What fairness? Do you think is by labeling a man with a case without proof and the gang up with Aisha Yusufu and her team to fight that makes it fair? Let me tell you, Aisha Yusufu may soon not be taken seriously after all these no-proof walk they did for that woman. It's clear they were paid. Funny how same woman still tries to fan Peter Obi, and I hope Peter Obi sees her for who she really is.
I quite don't understand why you are angry that Aisha Yusufu stood for Senator Natasha when all odds were against her. Something any good activist would do.
Oga beg biko rest. Something any good activist would do, my feet. Isn't it over 6 months since the senator accused the Senate president of sexual advances and went as far as not just telling the local news media outlets but also the international outlet? Aisha watched as she clapped for her not asking her to provide evidence, yet she wants the man to go to jail. If it were her son or husband or family, would Aisha had supported Senator Natasha Akpoti over them without proof?
Are you saying she has no right to support or fight for who she wants to in a positive way?
Well, you won't understand. The moment she moved from active activism into Labour Party activist political campaigning matter, I knew it's only a matter of time before she lose her bearing. If not, why would a Labour Party woman start running around PDP Senator Natasha up and down without evidence?
Then in all this, as you have said, why hasn't the man, Goodwill Akpabio, come out to sue for image smearing?
Well, it could be because he's a busy man or may not have that time. No one would want to take the case seriously because no evidence. It was Aisha Yusufu who was pushing it harder for her own agenda. She just an opportunist. No wonder Peter Obi has benched her for Sarah Ibrahim. If evidence of sexual advances was provided, I believe the likes of VDM, Sowore or Deji would have stepped out to fight for her right away, but no. They didn't say anything because they knew no evidence to back it up. Aisha Yusufu likes to trend, that's all. Personally, and I call Senator Natasha Akpoti a serial blackmailer.
How do you mean a serial blackmailer? Please let it be known why you said so.
Isn't it the same Senator Natasha Akpoti in 2021 who brought up an issue and accused Reno Omokri of same sexual harassment in 2014, same thing she's accusing Senator Akpabio of? Anyways, Reno Omokri denied it, proving he was abroad via travel documents. She quietly deleted the posts and it settled out of court with him receiving damages. However, same woman has now in 2025 ever denied accusing Reno Omokri, calling it a misunderstanding. Reno Omokri on the other hand got angry and started posting evidence on his page about the whole issue. All this happened right on the watch of these activists, yet they rushed to follow her up and down for cheap gains. Would you consider that has been a fair activism from Aisha Yusufu, or would you advise that Peter Obi stay clear from such a woman?
Wow, I never knew or saw things from the same end of view. Truly speaking, I do understand your views, but you can't downplay the fact that Aisha Yusufu has been upfront about our betterment of this country.
Then she should be up and running and don't go about casting troubles without evidence or proof but pure hate. I don't like Senator Akpabio a bit, but gone are those days you accuse a man just by mouth and expect he goes down. I hope other women in power learns from this case of Senator Natasha Akpoti.
That's a hot one come from Madam Victoria. Anyways guys, we have come to the end of the program today. Please leave a comment on our box and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and please also turn up the notifications for more of your informative videos on the trending gist around town. Do have a nice day and stay blessed.